beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here, hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? It's like those commercials, with the phone. Can you hear me? So, hello. Thank you. It was a glitch on our computer, we think, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. So, thank you for coming back and seeing me. Reminder, I'm going to Brazil. Yay! Doing my retreat with beautiful Hana Banana and all of our beautiful retreat people. So the next 3 weeks is going to be me doing videos. Okay, so one's going to be on predictions. One is going to be your November angels that you can call on, and maybe I do some card things or whatever. So remember, next Tuesday and the following Tuesday, and I don't know if I'm going to do live the following Tuesday after that. Depends on how I feel or if I'm back from the trip, okay? So thank you for connecting, you beautiful, beautiful people. Thank you. I might, boy, they're making my nose itch today. People that did readings with me today are like, yes, your nose. What was I saying? Oh, I might do some live TikTok, or if I don't know, maybe Facebook or whatever, if I can get the internet going over there in Brazil. So I don't know how it's going to work. So if you're connected in those kind of places, then maybe I'll be saying hi to Didi to you. A lot of people, let me put my glasses on because I can't see. Okay, so beautiful necklace. Thank you. This is supposed to be green, but look it's taken the background. It's a praying, they call her Prideaux, the praying Prideaux, and these are citrine here for prosperity, love, and happiness. So yes. Okay, so yes, thank you, Kimberly, or Brangel 03. I don't know if it's 103. Thank you, because she's saying thank you for the videos that I'm making. Yeah, because I'm really busy these next couple days. I'm super busy because I'm leaving on Halloween to get to Hana's, and then we're leaving November 1st, and we don't get there until November 2nd because it's like a 12-hour flight. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of stuff in the next couple days. Very busy. Okay, so I'm going to be doing predictions for the month of November. Remember, I wrote this whole thing like a week or two ago. So some things that I was predicting already came true. So an example would be, I'll have it on this prediction, like I saw snow in Montana and Colorado and Oregon, those kind of areas, and they got it. So my little cabin and my friends in Montana had a ditty to you, and they got snow. So some of these predictions have already come true, okay? So like I said, if you could connect to me on TikTok also. So remember, it's Psychic Debbie Griggs 1. If you see any other ones, please report them and block them. And then Ghost Hunting Grandmas. Also on the Ghost Hunting Grandmas, my beautiful friend Diane, her husband is not doing very well. He's a little bit older than her, but he's not doing well, so please send prayers to him. Send prayers to him that he gets better. He's in his 80s, and she's been having a hard time with him. And we haven't been able to get together and do ghost hunting for like 2 years. So we really want to get together too. So send prayers to her and to the Ghost Hunting Grandmas. Also, we need to say happy birthday to Cameron, which we have a stepson named Cameron too. But happy birthday, Cameron. Hope you're having a good time. And all the beautiful people that are going to have birthdays from now until the next time you see me. I'm going to be one of them. So my birthday is November 2nd. So, okay. And then also prayers to Shaylin. Her daughter passed away. So I don't know if I see her on here. There's so many names and it's going through. But please say prayers and send comfort and bring the angels to Shaylin because her daughter passed away. And I think she was only 18. So many prayers. If we could hug you and if we could be there, I would be there. Okay? I would definitely be there. So sending prayers to Shaylin. Okay? All right. Let's see. Is there anything else? Okay, so I'm booked out until boy, you can hear that Minnesota accent there. Out? You think I was from Canada. But anyways, which is fine. But I'm booked out until January. Okay, so if you're, so I'm getting a lot of people going, calling me up and saying, "Can you put me on a list? And can you do a reading right now?" And it's okay. I'm sorry, people. I probably have 10 or 12 people waiting in line. And I get it. Some of you are beautiful customers that I've had for years and years and years. But please, please, I'm super busy and I just don't have the time. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry that I'm booked and that I can do readings for you. But I'm sorry, there's no list. There's no place that I can fit you in right now. Okay, maybe down the road, but not right now. Okay, so I'm sorry for that. All right. Michelle, she gave me 1999, and now Lori Van Houten, sounds like a Dutch name, Laura Van Houten. Her daughter is coming with me, so Julie is coming with us to the retreat. So thank you, Lori, and she's such a beautiful gal. You've seen her picture, and she is going to be smothered, Lori, with a lot of feminine energy, because we're all older ladies, and she's the youngest one, and we're going to be embracing her, so she's going to have a good time. So thank you for sending her with us and trusting her with us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Pagan Beauty, my 38th birthday, November 20th. So happy birthday. All November birthdays, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Debbie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the birthday wishes. I will take them. I will take them. Okay, so predictions that came true. Okay, so let's, I think it was Teresa that asked me to talk about this the shooter that is going around. So let's send prayers to the family here in Maine, the people that passed away. I think it's 18 now, isn't it? I heard 20, and then now I keep on hearing 18. So I don't know if they thought it was 20 and then it's 18 or whatever. But it doesn't, the less the better, I say, less the better. But let's send prayers to those families and those people. My prediction, remember, this is predictions. This doesn't etched in stone. I feel like he might shoot himself, and I feel like he's more dead in the woods. I don't feel like he's around the homes. I feel like he was around the homes, and he was thinking of going into a home. But right now I'm seeing him dead in the woods. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't kill himself already, or he's planning to do that. If you have a home in Maine that is kind of out in the woods, there goes that accent again, out in the woods, because I'm seeing like a older home or like a trailer or something that he could go to. So I don't know if he's hiding there or whatever. So let's send prayers that they capture this person, and that he does no more harm to all these people. Okay. There was 22 shot. Okay. But then 18 passed away. And I think there's like 7 or 8 in the hospital too. So, okay. Nerole, my birthday is Halloween Eve. I'll be in Hawaii. Well, happy birthday to you. Move over. I want to be in Hawaii too. Fantastic. So Colleen says the mass shooting today in Maine is less than 40 minutes from us. So sad. I hope you are right, Debbie. This is my husband's thought as well. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you. She's saying I look beautiful. Okay. So what's some more? Oh, the car pile up that was in the New Orleans. Let's send prayers to that. I think 8 people passed on that. Remember, I was saying talk about travel, and I was like being very, very careful with travel and the cars. And I might even have it in this predictions. I do so many predictions I don't even know what's blending in or not. So excuse me if I keep on repeating myself. So the car pile up, a lot of cars, and unfortunately 8 people passed away. So let's send prayers to those families too. Okay, so the next thing was, I just went blank on how to say it. The Hurricane Otis that hit the Mexican town. My mind just went blank of how to say it, but it was a Category 5. Remember, I've been predicting that there was going to be storms, there's going to be big waves all along the, they call it the Ring of Fire, and that there was, and this was like a shock, because I mean, it's like they didn't have much notice. It just went to a Category 5. They say it was the most powerful hurricane that ever hit the Pacific coast in Mexico. Okay, if people, it's ACAPULEO. It's there. And I just went blank on how to say it. So Also, massive protesting in Vegas to the point they're even sitting in the road. There's supposed to be a big race there, or a big run there, I think this weekend, and people are just sitting in the streets. Thousands and thousands of protesters, and they're the people that are working at the motels. So Acapulco, right? There's my dyslexia. Sorry, people. I have it really bad sometimes. And I've been having a lot of stress and a lot of things going on. So that's probably why I'm having a hard time saying the word. But thank you. Thank you. House of Goosey. Yeah, so there's major protesting going in Vegas. I don't know if you want to go there or not. But the traffic and everything is really bad there. Also, remember, because I kept on saying there's going to be a lot of protesting. There's going to be still a lot more things. But there's 100,000 women that are protesting in Iceland for gender equality. They want the same pay at work. They want the same, just gender equality. It's like, treat me the same as you're treating all the men. And it's 100,000 women that are protesting. They say there's only 300,000 people that live there where they're protesting. So 100,000 of them, that's a lot of women. So that's protesting. So I was talking about that. Remember, I was telling you that there was going to be secrets and surprises that are going to be found and shown to us. Well, Meryl Streep, I don't know if you guys heard about this. Did you hear about this Hollywood gossip? And a lot of you are like, we don't care about Hollywood gossip. Well, let's talk about Meryl Streep. Well, anyways, Meryl Streep has been separated from her husband for 6 years because of this Jada and William thing that's going on. And I really don't want to give any energy to that. But she's been separated from her husband for 6 years. Can you believe that? So it's just a gender pay equality. Yes, right. So, I mean, she's separated. So that to me was a shock. I always kind of thought if I did a reading for her, it was like, I feel like he's her tether, but I feel like he brought her some security. But I feel like there's massive growth for Meryl Streep coming up to her, and there's going to be a lot of changes, and she's going to be doing a lot of things that people are going to be like, girl, really? You know? So just like she was in the Hulu thing, the Murder in the Building, right? And she was in that. She sings really well, so maybe she's going to do some songs or something. I want Meryl to date Martin Short. Who knows? Maybe they are, right? Grace Green's like, we can see the background on your necklace. Yes, because this is all green. So that's why you can see the background. Isn't that cool? Wee. So, Jeannie, or Jenny, Ginny, just gave me $10 and said, happy birthday and happy Brazil trip. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Annie Moore says, how can I donate? You can go to psychicdebbie.com. And right here, psychicdebbie.com, and there's a donation page on there. And there's usually a button on the YouTube that you can click on that too. But if you donate on my webpage, then the majority of the money comes to me. If you donate on YouTube, then YouTube takes some of it, right? So thank you. Thank you for the donation, and thank you for asking. Okay. Other predictions that it came true. San Francisco, around the San Francisco area, another 4.0 earthquake, okay, in Oakley, around Oakley, California. Remember, like 38 years ago, my husband lived there. He was in Burlingame, I think, or somewhere around there, when they had that major earthquake. So here it's coming again. So, and I still see some more of that movement around there. I don't know if you heard this or not. I'm not hearing it on the news or whatever, but people were saying that, because remember I said that world leaders are going to be sick, or they're going to pass, or we're going to hear about situations around world leaders. Well, people were saying that Putin had a heart attack. And so I don't know if it's true or not. I know in Europe, they're talking about it. Here in the States, they're not talking about it. So if anybody's from Europe or other countries that are hearing about it, give us the scoop, because they're not talking about it here in the States. Okay. Hello from Australia, and happy birthday. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you. And people are saying safe travels to Brazil. Thank you. Oh, that's right, Lauren. She sang really beautiful in Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, won't go again, my. Yep, you're true. So maybe she's going to do a record. Who knows? Because I know that there's going to be, I know she's going to be doing a lot of new things. Okay. A Boston time capsule was found from 1795, and they opened it, and there was coins and messages and all that kind of stuff in there. Because remember, I was talking about history is going to be seen or being shown, or articles or historical things, artifacts, or even pyramids or temples are going to be found. So in Boston, time capsule from 1795, believe that, people, it was opened. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so a JetBlue, I don't know if you guys heard about this. This was a lot on TikTok. A JetBlue plane, it tipped backwards to the point that the tail was on the ground and the nose was way up. Okay, to the point they were telling the people in the plane, move forward to get it go dunk back down again, and then it would go back this way. So it's kind of like a teeter-totter. Going back and forth on there. I don't know if you heard about that on the JetBlue plane. So look it up. It's okay. The housing is slumping even more, and I've been saying that. So realtors are kind of like, chomping at the bit, going, I need to sell some homes. But I feel like it's just going to slump more and more and more and more. Someone, I think her name was Chrissy. If you're on here, please tell me, if it was who it was, but they sent me a thing that in Melbourne, I think it was like 90 miles away from Melbourne, there was an earthquake in Australia. And remember, I kept on seeing an earthquake in Australia. I'm still seeing more for Australia, but there was one 4.81 on the lower half of Australia. There was snow again in Alaska. The Michigan synagogue president, remember I was saying people and leaders, people that are in leaderships, bosses, presidents, things like that around the world are getting attacked. So a Michigan synagogue president got stabbed to death. So let's send prayers to her family. Okay, there was a trail derailment. Remember, I was talking about the trains, and I kept on seeing things with the trail. There was a train bridge that collapsed in Colorado. I mean, huge train collapse there. There was the snow in Montana, like I was saying before. My friends, saying hi to Diddy on like Facebook, and they're showing all the snow on their yard. There was that hurricane with Norma that went through the Bajas. Puerto Vallarta, they had flooding. Detroit casino workers are on strikes. Here it goes with the strikes again that I was talking about. Toluca Lake, there was a shooting there. Brussels, there was an attack in Brussels. And the good news, let's do some good news. So look, where's that picture? The good news is in New York, they took this beautiful, it was a dumping ground. It was where the garbage was. And they're making it into a park. It's called Fresh Kills Park. Yes, it's called Fresh Kills Park. And it's even going to be bigger than the Central Park. And it's going to be for people to enjoy and walk around, and it's going to be really good for the nature and all that kind of stuff. I mean, for the weather, everything. It's really a powerful space, and it's huge, and it's in New York, and it's by Staten Island, or it's on Staten Island. So yay for good news. Good news, right? Okay, so let's start doing the predictions, all right? Okay, so this is going to be a time that karma is going to be coming back. So you're going to see a lot of people's karma hitting them. So try not to get into their karma. If it's good, maybe. But if it's bad, do not try to save them. Do not try to change whatever the karma is happening, okay? So karma is going to be happening. So if you allow the karma for the goodness that you've been giving, well, most of us light workers, I would say 99% of you, right, are givers. This is a time to receive. Allow yourself to receive. And it can come from mystical, mysterious, different places. So don't try to control where it's coming from, because remember, month of November is mystical, mystery. It could come from somewhere down under, like you're like, it could be something from the past, okay? Or it could be a lover from the past. It could be something that you find a good health thing. It's like, allow your karma, allow that balance to come to you, okay? Bad hair day. And your true name is, oh my God, I just went blank. Thank you, because I did a reading for her the other day. And bad hair day was her cat, I think. Thank you for the donation of $27.99. And she's telling me, thank you, happy birthday. Okay, so thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So karma, there will be big issues around lies. Secrets will be shown. More cold cases will be solved. Secret magic changes. Try and notice the miracles around you, especially around November 3rd. Really notice what the universe is showing you, good or bad, and then focus on the good. Do you know what I'm saying? Focus on the good. Like I said, don't get into other people's karma if it's really bad. Let them fall, and then you pick them up, okay? Be careful around money, buying or signing a contract, especially the first couple weeks. So especially from like November 1st to, I'm going to say, November 20th. Be really careful about contracts, buying, signing, car, money, investments, all that kind of stuff. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? And I'll talk about, I think, finances again a little bit down the road here. Be careful around new people who you work with for anything, or people that you work with, or anything that is connected to finances, anything that's connected to your money. Be careful, even if it's like a financial advisor, someone that works in taxes, anything, you're doing a business with somebody, be careful, okay? Don't hire anybody new. I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you your choice. But try not to hire anybody new around this sector that I'm talking about, if you can, until December. Okay, if you can. If you have to hire or work with these people, or you have to invest, or you're buying a house, or you're buying the car, check, twice check, triple check the contract. Okay, so I don't want any surprises, because again, November is the month of surprises. You would think it would be, October 31st is Halloween, but there's a lot of surprises this year, especially with Mars and Scorpio. I have Mars and Scorpio, and they say people that have Mars and Scorpio on your chart, we're either spiritual, we're supposed to be a really famous spiritual advisor, or we could even be really connected to religion. So people that that are very, very, very religious could be like praying over you. It's like, I'm going to pray for you. And you're like, you don't need to, but there's going to be a lot of those kind of people. So either spirituality, insight yours is going to be really strong. And I know mine's already is. Or people that pray and that's fine. They'll probably be praying a lot more. Okay. So what I'm saying is use your intuition and use your metaphysical thing. Anything to do with metaphysical, anything to do with light work, or anything to do with the healing, that kind of stuff, it's going to get stronger for you. So if you don't want it to be stronger, then you're going to have to plug your ears and kind of put your blindfolders on. Okay. Again, this is the leaders around. I'm going to stop for a second. Okay. She's someone's saying happy birthday to all the October Scorpios too. Yes. I'm talking about all the Scorpios, but this is for the month of November. Okay. Back to the thing. Okay. This month, again, leaders around the world, companies or businesses, be very, very, very careful. Because remember, 60 years ago, what happened? John F. Kennedy assassination, 60 years ago. So that's November 22nd, which is my daughter's birthday, which we will say happy birthday, but I'll talk to you before then. Okay. Remember the last week of October and the first couple weeks of November, I'm still seeing a lot of snow. I don't know if you beautiful people that are living in Minnesota, we had the Halloween blizzard in 1991. I know exactly where I was. I know exactly what happened, because again, my birthday's November 2nd, and we had to take snowmobiles. The roads were all covered for 3 days. Okay, we got like 37, 39 inches of snow. Yes, in like a day's time. Okay. So, and I remember we would have to jump on the snowmobiles, and then we would go dancing. We had the whole place to ourselves, and I'm dancing, celebrating my birthday or whatever. So, okay. So, which reminds me, so there's going to be more cold. There's going to be more tornadoes. There's going to be this cold front on the top of like the states. And then on the bottom of the states, there could be a heat wave. So again, the tornadoes, the storms, the wind, okay, could go on the lower half. But then what they're showing me right now, because Scorpio, October, November, is water, right? Water. So there's going to be some flooding again. There's going to be blackouts again. There's going to be that kind of thing. So just a forewarning, all right? Brittany says it's supposed to snow on Halloween here in Wisconsin. I remember, because when we came from New Zealand to America, I remember trick-or-treating as a little girl, and it would always snow on Halloween, but then it got warmer and warmer and warmer, and so it was like it barely snowed. So now people are like, snowing on Halloween? No! And I'm like, it always snowed on Halloween. It was kind of like our first snow was on Halloween, so sending that to you, okay? Is there going to be rain in California? It never rains in Southern California. Yes, I do see rain coming in. Again, I feel like this winter is going to be kind of like our last winter, where we got a lot of snow in the Sierras. We've got the water. There was the flooding, especially the Northeast and Canada up there. So I do see it coming. It might not be right now, but it's coming. Okay. Scout Inquirer says that Mother Nature's is really going through menopause. Her and me both. We're just fluffing a little bit. We were just, what did they call it? Little vapors. Oh, fiddly-dee, right? Okay, soul coaches, mentors, elders, teachers will be in their power. Great time to be one or find one. Great time to pray for yours to show up. Remember, they might be in the spiritual realm. Unfortunately, mine's in the spiritual realm. I haven't found an elder or mentor in the physical form for me. Spirit keeps on saying, I don't think we're going to send you one. I wish they would, but they're not. So I got to connect to the ones that are in the spiritual realm. And they're beautiful, and I love them, and they're so true. So I love you, love you, love you. Thank you for working with me. Also, be careful of gaslighters, okay? Manipulators. They're going to gaslight you. They're going to manipulate you. It could be in the news. It's going to be in the media. It's going to be in the gossip. It's going to be from family. It's going to be friends and workers. Check, double check, and double check. And Spirit was saying, kind of like they were giving me this message. Well, and then all of a sudden I hear about the Putin thing. So I'm like, okay, are you talking about that, or is it true, or is it's like, which part are you trying to say is true? That he really did have a heart attack and they're just trying to hide it? Or he didn't have a heart attack and they're just trying to do gossip? So it's going to be that kind of stuff that's going to be going on in November. So check and double check. Okay. Okay. So be extra careful around November 6th through the 10th with travel. Have that extra blanket in the car. Check your gas, your oil, your tires. Again, just like I saw with this fog incident that happened in New Orleans, and sending prayers to those people. I'm seeing more of that kind of thing. I'm seeing black ice. I'm seeing blackouts. I'm seeing like that with fogs. I'm seeing with storms. So there might be delays because of the storm, the wind. So flights, train delays, situation, try to allow extra time. Unfortunately, I'm traveling around that time, so please give prayers that all of us people that are going to the retreat and going there and coming back and around there, that we're protected and that we don't have any delays. Okay. All right. Mid-November, again, more protesting, fights, people that get mad easily or triggered easily, stay away from them, because they're going to be triggered, especially if they are working around money, because, yeah. Okay. Also, don't buy or overspend. Be careful of huge purchases. Triple check again. Get the house inspected. You know what I mean? Mid-November, I'm seeing. I'm not saying that it can't happen any other time, but I'm seeing around mid-November eruptions, volcanoes, earthquakes, unfortunately, attacks, conflicts, big and small. I keep on seeing this conflict thing. I don't know if sorry, you guys, I sit there and I don't know if I will look and see. If I didn't talk about the stocks and the then I'll put it at the end. You'll have to remind me. Okay, if you have any anxiety or living in fear, worry, and doubt base, then maybe try to meditate, do some breath work, turn off the media, connect to nature, or talk to a doctor, because it's going to peak. It's going to peak, my dear. And the reason that it's going to peak in mid-November is because of this eruption. And I feel like it could be around money conflict, okay? So that I'd be really careful with the stocks. That's all I'm just going to say. Not a financial advisor, but I'd be really, really careful. I kept on saying around the 28th, and I've been saying that for a month or two, right? So we got, 2 days for that to come through. I think the stocks weren't that good today. I think they went down. Not saying that if the stocks go down, that the cryptos have to go down. They could be going up, okay? So, but I do see, situations with cryptos that there's going to be more companies that are going to go bankrupt, or that there was people that was stealing money from people, or doing things illegally, okay? And I feel like more of that's going to show up, and I feel like that's going to show up in November. So be really careful in that area. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. Virginia just gave me, thank you, Virginia. I appreciate you. Virginia just gave me $49.99. Wow, girl. Thank you. Thank you for everybody for the donations. If you can't donate, that's okay. Like, share, comment, subscribe, please. Okay? Or maybe even go on Google and say how good you think I am. I appreciate it all. Okay. Government will still have chaos. I'm sorry. I just keep on still seeing the government. I still see government shutdown. If there isn't a government shutdown, it would be towards the end. Right now, and it changed. Remember, this is predictions. I'm seeing the shutdown. The reason why I feel like there's a shutdown, or there's going to be something, and I don't know about politics. I don't know about this government stuff. So if you're like, Debbie, you're wrong and you don't know what you're talking about, you're right. I don't know what you're talking about. But the reason I feel that this would be happening is because Spirit keeps on showing me people losing their jobs, getting laid off. I'm seeing some things being affected with shipping. I just keep on, and this is worldwide. I'm not saying that this is just going to be for the States. I'm seeing this as worldwide, that there's going to be a lot of shifting, a lot of things. And I'm seeing a lot of things, like I'm going to use this crystal. It's like behind doors, and all of a sudden, surprise! Oh, we changed this. Well, why couldn't we vote on it? Or where's our opinion? Well, we announced it, but they sneakily announced it on the side, where you're like, oh, I would have voted differently if I knew this was going on. So unfortunately, there's going to be a lot going on. Okay. Also, I feel that there's going to be another virus going around. Major flu, measles, chickenpox outbreak could happen around this month of November, December. Please do not ignore anything around the chest area. Again, I'm not the doctor, but I'm just seeing a lot of people having issues around the chest, okay? So is it from a virus? Is it from the flu? Is it from some kind of flu that hasn't been invented yet and is running around again? That the earth invented, not people in the... Okay, again, I see more closings of companies, lays off, more picketing, and more protesting. Major, major, major protesting. I want you to be very, very careful around the picketing, because, again, I see people driving through them. I see people maybe doing really bad things to these protesting, shooting at them or trying to get them to go down. And sorry, my nose is itching. Boy, that's why it's so red. Because I'm doing kind of a reading at the same time. I just want you to be careful in that space. I'm not saying not to picket, and this is worldwide, okay? I mean, they're picketing in Iceland and Europe and all these other places, but I can see some people being kind of crazy and doing not some nice things, and I feel like that could fruition mid-November. I'm seeing it being more in November. Why? That's just where Spirit's showing me. I'm not saying it can't happen before or after. Okay, so there's major protests, send prayers around the government and the people, okay? Again, I keep on seeing people trying to go after the presidents or leaders or royals or, again, CEOs of big companies or people that own big companies. I just keep on seeing people going after them, trying to assassinate them or hurt them in some way. That and leaders, big, powerful leaders getting ill. And are they getting ill on their own? And I'm not trying to do a conspiracy thing there and don't, I'm just saying forewarning, okay? Do not argue or try to have a big talk with family members, especially around Turkey Day. Okay? Be careful with the travel around there. Do not drink and drive. There's going to be, like I said, maybe it was because I saw this fog thing and I just keep on seeing major, major accidents. But please really check, double check, and triple check before you even say anything. Zip it, zip it, zip it. What was that on? Was that on Gomer Pyle? Zip it, zip it, zip it with a surprise, surprise, surprise. I think that was around there. So, Pagan Beauty, there's more homeless people in New Hampshire now. It's heartbreaking. Yes, it is. And I feel like it's going to start turning around. Not fast enough. I get it, but I really feel they're giving me 5 to 8 years, it's going to be really changed around, that we're going to be being able to place a lot of this homeless people worldwide in other places. Okay. Okay, so at the last 2 weeks of November, there could be a huge fire, volcano eruption. I keep on seeing, my husband loves this word, spewing, because we went to Hawaii. It's going to be 20 years now. I need to come back, right? And we went into a hotel, and our busboy, my husband goes, is the volcano spewing? And the kid looked at him like he was nuts or something. So we always, every time we hear the word spewing, we're like, are you saying the right word? But I do see it spewing. Okay. So Hawaii, be careful. Italy, be careful. The Northwest Pacific, I see also. I'm also seeing that it could happen around Mexico or Chile. The Northwest Pacific, are you going to go, Debbie, you see a volcano happening? I could. Alaska for sure. It could be the thing. Or there's going to be some major rumbling. Okay. Some earthquakes, okay? Okay, so I got a couple more pages here. Okay, more arrests around football players, soccer players, athletic people worldwide, especially mid to end of November around the holidays. Any athletic people, please be careful, okay? Especially with drinking and doing drugs. We're probably going to hear about people that overdosed or is in the hospital or whatever, or got a major car accident. So I'm seeing that around mid-November. If you're a climber, a hiker, please be careful, or even going camping. I keep on seeing people getting stranded. That is like, remember years, here we go, squirrel. Remember years ago, the beautiful people from Texas, remember there was a bunch of people camping. I think there was even like a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout camping thing or a religion. And then they had that major flood, and then people, were lost and were holding on to the trees. So they were kind of showing me the same thing again with the flooding. And they're also, or people getting stuck in like snowstorms because they didn't think it was going to snow. Okay. So it's something like that. Again, I see snow for Montana, Colorado, Wyoming, or major freezing. Also Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, and parts of Pennsylvania. I see big waves, big wind for Pacific Coast. Also by New Hampshire, Maine, and Massachusetts. I hope I'm saying that right. Massachusetts. Okay. Please watch out for storms and blackout. Northeast Canada, snow, 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 snow. Northwest Canada, showers. I'm seeing a lot of showers there. Gulf area, I'm seeing wind and rain. Okay, but then there's going to be this heat wave there. Okay. Okay, especially with the new moon of November 13th, and I'll probably the new moon maybe I should have done a thing for that. But the new moon November 13th, water, 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 waves, tornadoes. Also watch the stocks. Okay. And also banks. There's going to be secrets and insight, big changes in there. Powerful, great insight. Let go of addictions. You could help get into the space of letting go of addictions and being in your strength. Okay. The full moon, November 27th, and I'll probably do a video on that when I get back. This is a very spiritual change, positive time for the financial growth, especially for Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces. Celebrating family and friends, conversations, truth will be shown. The first week of November, great time to be with family and friends, to date or go on a date, a great time to express your love, a great time to make a date or get married, travel, or plan a vacation. A great time to know where you are in your relationship, okay? Okay, that's the first parts of the week of November. If you beautiful people that are single, let the people set you up on a date, even if it's around Turkey Day. And people are going, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But it was a perfect time. Okay. Also around November 7th, 8th, and 9th, good time to go for the bonus, raise, get acknowledged, start the business. And I would want you to ask for the raise, or, I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just giving you a prediction. Or to get acknowledged, or say how to diddy to the bosses, notice me or whatever. I would do it before, if you can, before the mid-November, because you're probably not going to get it after that. Okay, good time for surgery. I'm not a doctor, but if you're wanting to do a major change, like dye your hair, cut your hair off a sudden a different thing, paint it pink or red or whatever, a good time to change your new wardrobe. You might see people going, oh, you're dressing differently, okay? A good time to redecorate or build onto your home. Also, if it resonates you, it could be a good time to buy a car, okay? Later part of November, adventures, big spiritual awakening, life changes for the better for you, miracles, finding your peeps and your group, okay? I'm doing this fast because I'm going into the hour, so, okay. This month is going to tell you many people their truth, and you're going to see them for the truth of who they are, okay? So here I've got a couple, I want you to call on Ad-Nahil for the guardian angel for truth, clarity, and honesty, okay? I'm going to do a video on November angels, and that might be my second video that I'm going to be doing, okay? But I want you to call on Yolahe, but the way they spell it is Yelaiah. But I think you say it Yolahe. If I'm saying it wrong, sorry. But it's for justice, harmony, success, and peace. So I want to bring that peace and that harmony to call on this angel, Yolahe. And it's, like I said, it's Yelaiah. Because she is for peace, harmony, love, bringing the good out, releasing the blockages for this conflict that's in Israel and the Ukraine. So let's call on this angel, or you sending the prayers to them, okay? That is it. I want to do a card here and there so I can say adieu to you all beautiful people before my Brazil retreat. So I'm going to do an angel answer cards. So if you got an answer in your mind's eye, and then we'll see what the angels are going to say to you, other than just saying hi to Diddy. Or call on them through this peace and harmony, okay? So here we go. Okay, so what is it? Reconsider if you can. Okay, let's see what's another card that she's. Whoa, that one flipped really big. Where is it? Okay, so the card is. So I heard the card says yes. The card says yes. Isn't that a beautiful card? My favorite color is on there. Okay, so let's do one more. Okay, yes, Gaia is purging. That's what Glistening Brook says. Okay, so here we go. And I don't know what's happening. And it says let go. Let go. Surrender and know that the universe knows what it's doing for you. Okay? I want to give you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. First, I want to say I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you for letting me do these videos for you for the last 5 years that I've been doing them. I really, really do appreciate you. I really do honor you that comes on the chat and talking to us all the time. But the thing is I want to send you loves and I want to send you prayers. And I want to say happy birthday to all the beautiful people in November. I want to say safe travels and have a great time with your family and friends. Be free. Be you. Okay? I want to give you blessings and smiles. And until next time, bye-bye.